How's it going, everyone? My name is Chris, and welcome back to the F123 My Team mode. And today we're going on to the Australian Grand Prix. The last race was the season opener in Bahrain, and in that episode, it was a good race. However, I was losing my voice. I have it back, which is good, which is very, very good. My voice might crack every now and again because that part never goes away. But there's a possibility that it might crack every now and again, which shouldn't be that big of a deal in all honesty. But yeah, it was a little bit rough last episode dealing with a cracking voice, but can't really do anything about that. But we're headed to the Australian Grand Prix. If you guys haven't seen the first race in Bahrain, go on ahead and watch it. There might be a little annotation for you guys to watch it, or you click the link in the description below and you'll find it there too, and go watch it and then come back to here. But pretty much the point standings from the first race are the point standings from or the point standings going into the second race is actually the finishing results of the first race. So here is the championship standings as we head into the second race of the season. Carlos Sainz ended up winning the race. Even here it'll show it, but he ended up winning the race. We came home P2. We came ever so close to snatching that win. However, just wasn't meant to be. Gasly ended up scoring his first podium, I think, ever for the team. Yeah, first podium for Alpine of this entire career mode, which is really insane to think about. But yeah, he's up there in P3 now with a podium. Sergio Perez a fourth. Oscar Piastri in fifth. Liam Lawson scored his first points in F1 in sixth. Then there's Dragovich in seventh. Hamilton eighth. Albon ninth. And Max Verstappen in 10th. It's really awesome to see. It was really awesome to see Liam score some points. You love to see that for the guy. And hopefully he'll get more in the future. But yeah, so it was kind of a shock to see Albon score points. And it was actually a shock to see Verstappen, Leclerc, and Russell not score anything in the first race of the season. Or actually see Leclerc and Russell not score anything, but Max did. But he only scored 1 point compared to the win that he got in Bahrain last season. But hey, how the mighty have fallen, I guess. But yeah, then it goes Leclerc, Russell, Stroll, Tsunoda, Ocon, Magnussen, Hulkenberg, Zhou, De Vries, Sargent, Norris, and Bottas. Bottas ended up DNFing towards the end of the race, and I don't know what happened to Lando. I think he got caught up in multiple incidents to where he actually was relegated to the back, but we'll never know, I guess. Well, actually, I still have the replay, so I could always check, but I don't know if I really want to. Constructor standings wise, we lead the Constructors Championship by 1 point over Ferrari, who's in P2. Alpine is in third, Red Bull is in fourth, McLaren in fifth, Aston Martin sixth, Mercedes in seventh, Williams in 8th, and then you got AlphaTauri, Haas, and Alfa Romeo 9th, 10th, and 11th. So, out of the first race, 8 different teams scored points. And the only team, or actually there was 2 teams that had both drivers score in the points. Those being Red Bull with Perez and Verstappen, and Pepsi Racing Incorporated with myself and Liam. A little bit of a fun fact for you. And I don't even know who got the fastest lap. I think it was Lando. Yeah, Lando got the fastest lap in Bahrain. Just as a little tidbit of information there. We should have some upgrades coming in. I'm hoping all these will come in. The drag reduction, the DRS upgrades will definitely help out a lot. The weight reduction, I think, will come in after the fact, and the energy store should come in roughly around. Actually, no, they'll all come in before Australia. So hopefully we'll get that. We do have a personnel upgrade for the pit equipment, and then we have 2 durability facility upgrades that we're getting just to help with durability a little bit more. So, yeah. And it's a long week until Australia, so let's go and advance through time and sit here for a little bit. We'll get the air department focus up a bit, get the chassis team building, all those upgrades coming in nicely, weekly resources and running costs, vehicle PR filming, podium celebration, second driver press store and weekly resources and running costs. Now let's see if any of these upgrades will come in. They do. Let's see if the next batch of upgrades come in. Damn. Only one failed, which is a bit of a shock. Which was the durability upgrade, actually. We'll need to tell a team what to read. Yeah, just the energy store failed. So let's get that back on. It'll come in after Australia, and before Baku, so that's fine. We actually have 1,000 or 1,200 resource points that we can just dump into something. There's actually ERS cooling that we can get if we really feel like it. We did get the engine cover, which will help out the weight reduction a lot. Now that puts us ahead of... Holy shit, that puts us ahead of Mercedes? God, how bad is Mercedes chassis-wise? And then we got both of these aerodynamic upgrades, which actually balances out the front and rear downforce. So that actually puts us up past Haas, Williams, AlphaTauri, and Alfa Romeo. Still a ways to go, obviously. But yeah, so now that actually puts us the 6th best team right now and level with Ferrari, Mercedes, and Red Bull. We've actually closed the gap on McLaren and Aston Martin, so those should help out quite a bit. And we have those durability upgrades that came in. The pit equipment upgrade came in as well, which is nice. Got a message. Got a high cash balance, obviously, which we're not going to worry about too much. And now we finally head into the Australian Grand Prix. I don't know if we dipped below anybody. We didn't. Actually, as a matter of fact, Ferrari, Mercedes, Red Bull, ourselves, and Alpine are actually all leveled. It's pretty insane. But yeah, we just jumped right past Alpine. And now we're actually on the same page as Red Bull, which is pretty interesting. So, yeah. Really know how to feel about that. I don't know if I should... I mean, I kind of expected it going into the second season, but I don't know. It might just be me. But yeah, so got the Albert Park circuit. I love the Australian Grand Prix. I definitely like this new layout more than I like the old layout of it. So that's probably one of the reasons why I like it, because the layout's different and it's pretty fun to drive on too. So yeah, but I'm gonna go ahead, hop on the race weekend, do practice into qualifying, and I'll meet all of you guys in the race.
This circuit missed a few years off the F1 calendar, and we missed Albert Park. So welcome back, and it's great to be back in Melbourne. Welcome to the Australian Grand Prix. The Melbourne circuit is certainly one that needs to be taken seriously. It's a combination of slippery surfaces and difficult corners, making it a very tricky track when it comes to overtaking. Drivers find it hard to pass and will need to take full advantage of those DRS zones if they want to have any hope of breaking through. It's time to see how our drivers are stacking up after yesterday's exciting qualifying session. Charles Leclerc lines up on pole position, edging out Max Verstappen, who'll start from P2. Considering the rest of the grid, we have Norris, Smith, Oscar Piastri, Sainz, Gasly, Russell, Perez, Hamilton, Stroll, Ocon, Drugovich, Tsunoda, Bottas, Liam Lawson, Albon, Hulkenberg, Sargent, Joe, Magnussen and Nick de Vries. And now it's time to head down to the track.
All right, rolling off P4 today. Pretty good qualifying position for Australia. We lost out on pole to Leclerc, so sucks a little bit, but at least he's rebounding after not a good start in Bahrain, and nice start on the pole in Australia, and same goes for Max as well. But yeah, we ended up splitting the two McLarens. We're going to start third and fourth. Now they're starting third and fifth. The only problem is that I would much rather start... I probably would have preferred to start fifth because I would be on the cleaner side of the track and not on the dirty side, but hey, what can you do? But yeah, so we're rolling off P4 today. Take a look at the race strategies today. Going to be a medium to hard kind of day. Personalized actually takes 1.1 seconds off. Let's go. And I'll go on ahead and lower my fuel to around that much, maybe. No, hold on. Add a little bit more. Gotta have a little bit more just to be safe and cautious. That's what we gotta be, especially with the fuel, and how hard we push and all that. But yeah, so not really much else to say. This is the second race, so pretty much now it's kind of game on for anybody that may have struggled in Bahrain and now trying to rectify it here in Australia. So, and Liam, for some strange reason, he did very, very well in qualifying in Q1, I should say. And then the second qualifying came around, and he was 16th, and then he just stayed 16th. I don't know what happened, but he just stayed there. But at least he made it through the first round. I don't know what'll happen today for him. Hopefully it's something good. These upgrades that we have, though, it has helped the both of us quite a bit. So it's very good. The DRS upgrade has really, really helped. I'm not even going to lie. But yeah, so not much else to say except let's go on ahead, hop into this race, and let us see what we can do. Oh yeah, the other thing too is that Gasly got another good qualifying position, and Sainz, last week's winner, is right behind me. So interesting. It's very interesting to see Leclerc do better than Sainz in qualifying compared to last race, where Sainz was actually better than Leclerc in qualifying and even in the race. So I guess we'll have to see how Leclerc fares today. And also seeing Verstappen up here, it might change the game a little bit because we haven't competed with Max a whole lot, especially last season, or just even in this game in general. Haven't competed with them as much, but maybe we'll get a glimpse of what Max has got. We'll see, I guess. Well, alrighty then. That was one hell of a start from Max and myself. Leclerc just fell all the way down to 4th after all that. Sucks for Leclerc. Oh my god, braking. Norris is gonna be on my ass. That's how fast that McLaren can be. Damn, look at him close up on me. This ain't gonna help us get into Max, Lando. Like, I'm sorry, it's just not. But hey, we're here. That was a really good exit from us. Damn. I thought about it. I didn't have the run. But I kind of did, but not really. Got another run. Ah. Oh, I just pushed Max into the corner. Sorry about that. That last corner has always been my Achilles heel, no matter what F1 game it is.
Okay, DRS will be enabled this lap. You can use it when you're within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone.
Nice. Can't use it now, but when we do get the opportunity to use it, we might be able to fly right around Max, take the lead away from him. Oh yeah, DRS is helping us here. Whew. kind of skip over that a little bit.
Nice work, mate. That
Max coming back after us. We hold it. We held the spot. Wonder how long we might be able to keep Max behind. Might be able to do it for a good long while. We kind of broke away from Sainz and the rest behind. 4-car breakaway. Myself, Max, Norris, and Leclerc. Verstappen's gonna have DRS on me. However, Lando's actually got DRS off of him, and I don't know if he's gonna make a pass on Max. It don't look like it though. Oof. A little loose there. Too much curb, and that allowed Max right back around. Might try to get him back here. Not on this straight. Definitely gonna be this one. Nice. Oh, there they go. Max and Lando. This isn't gonna end well if one of them doesn't give way through here. Well, that's a little bit of time to me, but not a whole lot. There's Leclerc. Leclerc fighting back. Damn, I didn't even realize it, but Norris just put a gap to Leclerc. Shit. But to take the lead from me because of the mistakes I'm making. Gotta hold my own, though, on the inside. We hold it. Yeah, Leclerc 100% got Max. He's now kind of driving away from him, but Max is coming back. Stop fucking freezing, game. Game's freezing on me, bro. Fuck.
13.9 seconds.
Almost ruining a perfectly fine battle with Lando here. Damn. It might not show it in the video, but damn, dude. Like, it just keeps fucking freezing on me, and I hate that shit. Leclerc and Norris are going at it. I was actually able to drive away from him, too, while I was at it. Hell yeah. So now it's going to be a three-man battle for second between Lando, Leclerc, and Verstappen. Because Lando doesn't have any DRS off of me. Little fun fact. Leclerc just got around Norris for P2. And now Verstappen's going after Lando as well. And I think Verstappen's going to come out on top of this. I don't know why my car did that. But yeah, now there's a big gap from Leclerc to Verstappen, around like 1.3 seconds, compared to the 1.5 between myself and Charles. We might get another Smithley v. Leclerc to add to the saga. Lando and Max are going back at it to the point where Sainz now has caught them. 3-horse race for third.
Okay, be careful. We think you're going to start losing some tyre grip anytime now.
I gotta wait 3 more laps so I pit. Yeah. I mean, the tires are still okay, but damn. Damn, Sainz just got... He just completely overtook Max without a problem at all. Still managing to contain or maintain the gap over Leclerc at 1.3 seconds. I just know if I keep having stupid shit like that happen, then he's obviously going to get more time on me. And I got to gain that time back. Right now, it's back to 1.3, but here shortly it'll be 1.2 because I'm going to run out of ERS down the straight. He doesn't have DRS, but he's got enough ERS stored to where he can fly up towards or fly up to me. Yeah, that wasn't very good right there. I felt the car getting loose so that, or when I turned right. Puts the throttle down and I'm just dead.
We're gonna box this lap.
All right, pitting this time. Or pitting this lap, rather. Already passed the pit entry to make my stop. But yeah, so Leclerc's actually cut down that 1.3 seconds to now just 1 second. Now under a second. I'm just trying to make it to my pit stop, man. That's not exceeding track limits. That happened to me in qualifying, and that's just not exceeding track limits, because that's not track limits right there. That is 100% not the track limits, and I know it's not, because I've been over there plenty of times, and the fact that they count that now as exceeding track limits is insane. But whatever. Leclerc's like 7/10 behind me now, but because of DRS is why. So Leclerc's either going to stay out another lap and take the lead, or he'll come in with me. Depends on how good Ferrari's decision-making is. Looks like he's coming in with me. Damn, it was 50 now? I didn't even notice. Oh, shit. There we go. I was looking at my phone and I wasn't even paying attention.
Okay, off we go. Back into the race. That was
the 10th quicker's still good, but still.
We were expecting. Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound.
That was very, very quick. I was looking at my phone because I saw a notification pop up and I almost missed the pit thing. The pit turn-in. We're back out and away. We're only P6, though. So that ain't bad. We're on the hards. So now we're just going to have to see how we fare on these tires compared to the other guys on the hards. See, look, I went over there just fine this lap. Why did I get bopped for exceeding track limits the last lap? This game, man, it's making no sense right now, dude. Genuinely. Teammate just came in along with Liam, or not Liam, along with Piastri and Russell. There's Perez. Sainz is ahead. We'll get out ahead of Sainz. Leclerc's going to be on our inside. Give him the space. Ooh, Jesus. Did not want to make contact right there. Well, Leclerc just overtook us for the lead. Maintains second over Lando. Just lost the lead to Leclerc pretty much, and that's about it. I didn't want to turn into Leclerc, so that's this, and I wanted to give him as much space as possible. Just so that didn't happen. Oh, what in the hell, dude? I clipped the grass. Can I get Leclerc here? It was a pretty good exit out of that corner. Pass him in the same area I passed Max in.
Okay, good work. Great pass.
Got around Leclerc, but he came back at me because I didn't get out of the corner as well. Ooh, block it. Okay. Well, there's Lando. And now back to over a second ahead of Leclerc. Well, damn. I got faster that lap, but not the fastest lap. Damn it. I dipped my tires on the grass, and that's why Charles was able to gain a little bit more time on me. And I don't have any ERS either, but still. Still able to hold my own and do all right. But damn, dude. We're getting down to it, man. Just hope it doesn't end up like Bahrain, where like on the last lap I get passed by a Ferrari. This time being Leclerc. I'm gonna really hope it doesn't happen. It's causing the gap though.
Your teammate behind is 21.
And Charles is close to me. Just trying to hold my own, man. Oh, he's going up there. Just following the racing line. I didn't know he was actually going up there. Didn't want to block him. He might get me here. I'm not too sure. And maybe not. I don't know. No. He has those opportunities. He's going to take it right here. Doesn't complete the pass, though. It's going to bring Norris, Verstappen, and Sainz back into it. Well, a 2-car battle just turned into a 5-car battle. 9 to go. Damn it, dude. Yeah, Charles was going to go for it there, but he didn't quite make the move. Here he's going to. Actually, never mind. He's not going to make the move. He, like, attempted it and then backed out of it. Caught me off guard. Leclerc is not going to have to deal with Norris and Verstappen and all those guys behind. 8 to go. Oh, wow, I didn't even realize, but I guess Norris and Leclerc find each other going off into that corner that I just gained time on him. Now Leclerc's going to have to deal with 3 cars passing him on this straight. Poor Charles. Poor Charles. Oh, they're fighting back there. Who's going to come out on top? This is the question. Norris did. Wow. Norris over Leclerc.
Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 25.2 seconds.
Nice. And I don't even know how I exceeded track limits because I didn't even do anything wrong there. I literally just barely went over the curb, but okay. Are you joking me, dude? Liam is out? What the hell? I think that's even the second time, or second year running, he's DNF'd out of the Australian Grand Prix.
Okay, that's us with 5 laps of fuel remaining. 5 laps
What
of
the
fuel
hell,
left.
dude? Why my teammate? Out of all people, why? What did he do, man? What did he do? What did he do to deserve that? He did nothing. My boy did nothing. I bet you he was running the points at the time of his DNF too, dude. Like, come on.
Caution, caution.
There he is up here. Just an engine failure, probably. Looks like it. Damn. Sucks for Liam. We'll come back next time and regroup. Regroup and readjust.
Liam's out of the race.
I know this. And I'm also down on fuel, so yay. I'm just going to really hope that Norris and Leclerc fight each other for a long time. Probably till the end of the race, just so I don't have any problems making it to the end, in all honesty. Yeah, I'm down a little bit on fuel, but it shouldn't be that big of a problem. Again, I'm just going to hope that Leclerc and Norris just fight each other. That's all I'm going to really hope for. All right, 3 laps to go, and I am...
We've only got 2 laps of fuel left.
Yeah, I'm like a quarter of a lap short on fuel to making it all the way to the end, which is unfortunate. I'm just going to try to nurse this car around as much as I possibly can. I'm not going to push it. Still try to maintain a healthy gap over Lando and Charles, but yeah, just not going to be pushing as much as all. Yeah, I'm just going to be paying attention to my fuel quite a bit, seeing how it is, and I'm going to be saving a lot of ERS, so I guess whenever the time comes on the last lap and I need to push, I'll just do that without any problems. No problem at all. Oh, Kevin Magnussen's out of the race.
Let's use overtake and burn off some of this energy.
Leclerc and Norris are actually going at it right now as we speak. They closed the gap and now they're fighting. Just open the gap back up even more to myself. Let's go. Yeah, Norris he's in a bit of a pickle right now. He's going to have to deal with Leclerc and then Sainz and then Verstappen. Here's Magnussen up here. I'm going to go a little bit wider just to avoid him, just in case.
Green flag.
And we're good. Leclerc just got around Norris. Fuel is in the red now. Or the fuel gauge and next to the gears is in the red. Verstappen and Sainz are going at it down there on the mini map. I am very much vulnerable right now, but I'm going to push now, just so I can have a healthy advantage over these guys.
Final lap, let's go. Final lap.
Final lap here in Albert Park. Got a lot of ERS stored. Gonna try to use as little of it as I can to guarantee that I can win this thing. Oh, I just hit low fuel mode. It's okay though. I'm still at 11,000 RPM and still at 192 miles per hour. However, this is really gonna kill me on these other straights here because of the low fuel mode I am in. I am quite literally out. And I'm still going to be able to hold on to this. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to do it. We're going to win in Australia, baby. Let's fucking go. Yes! There it is. Oh my God. Let's go. First dub of the season. Hells yeah. Oh man. The low fuel mode.
Oh, superb driving. That is the race win, my friend. Well
could have been our Achilles heel, but as a matter of fact, it wasn't as bad. Even if we did run out of fuel. Even if we did. Driver of the day, Christopher Smithley. Let's go. I'll take it. I'll take it. That's a good win.
Can't fault the performance on the track today. A well-deserved victory. The faces on our top three look so incredibly happy as they make their way up to the podium. A much-deserved victory and a brilliant performance from them all.
Alrighty, so we get the job done by getting the win here in Australia, which is pretty cool. I didn't think we would be able to do it. I thought either Leclerc or Norris would take it away from us, or even Sainz or Verstappen. I was really thinking one of those guys would take it away from us, but when all four of them got to fighting, and especially with like Leclerc and Norris and then Sainz and Verstappen just fighting themselves, made it easier for us. So it was pretty fun. The battles that we had. Unfortunately, fuel, again, somehow in some way, has become an even bigger issue, and I'm not a huge fan of it, but I can't really change any of that. Which sucks, but hey, what can you do? But yeah, so we get the job done by getting the win in Australia. Charles Leclerc P2, Lando Norris in P3, so good job to the both of them. Sainz Bahrain winner finishes in 4th, Verstappen in 5th. Perez 6th, Gasly 7th, Hamilton 8th, Russell 9th, and Felipe Drugovich in 10th. George Russell, I think, scored his first points thus far this season. Leclerc and Russell scored their first points of the season, so good job to them. Then you got Piastri, Ocon, Stroll, Tsunoda, Bottas, Albon, Zhou, Sargent, De Vries, and Hulkenberg. And then the 2 DNFs of Kevin Magnussen and Liam Lawson. Sucks for Lawson, but I'm just going to think that he was doing good before his DNF, and I'm going to be proud of that nonetheless, because he's done very, very well since the beginning of the season, which I can appreciate. Go on ahead and jump down to the standings. So we take the top spot in the championship by 6 points over Sainz, who's in P2. Pierre Gasly is still in 3rd by 1 point over Perez in 4th. Leclerc's jumped all the way up to 5th. Norris actually scored his first points as well. I didn't even realize, but he's 6th now. Verstappen is now 7th. Piastri is 8th. Lawson is in 9th. Hamilton 10th. There's Drugovich in 11th. Russell in 12th. And Albon in 13th. So, got a couple of names that scored their first points. Those being Leclerc, Norris, and Russell. Those are the guys that scored their first points. So, pretty big deal for them. But then after Albon, you got Ocon, Stroll, Tsunoda, Bottas, Magnussen, Zhou, Hulkenberg, Sargent, and De Vries. I wonder when they're going to get their first points. I wonder when Sargent and De Vries are going to get their first points. I don't know about De Vries, but hey, you never know. And then overall, the constructor side of things, Ferrari has now taken the championship lead over us by 4. Red Bull is down there in 3rd. Then you got McLaren in 4th, Alpine 5th, Mercedes in 6th, Aston Martin 7th, and Williams in 8th. AlphaTauri, Alfa Romeo, and Haas still have yet to score a single point thus far. So, yeah, there you have it. So, yeah, pretty fun race, pretty good race. The game, I will say, tried with the amount of times that it would lose me frames and try to give you the AI an advantage that way, to which I said no, and it's not happening that way. So, it all worked out in the end, but we got the job done. I'll take it. And also, eventually, the game will stop freezing every single time the race ends. That'll stop happening eventually. The freezing or the frame drops will stop happening will stop happening at some point. The freezing that happens at random points will also stop. Give me some time and I'll figure it out, because for some strange reason, since F1 2020, it's been terrible. In 2020 and F1 2021, it was not this bad. It was tame as shit. But what can you do, pretty much? Alright, so the next race is the Azerbaijan Grand Prix, and is the first of, I already forgot how many sprint races there are in this season. But, yeah, so got a pretty decently long week leading up to that point, from April 3rd to April 27th. So just put that into perspective. We have a powertrain department event, so we'll see what this is about. I've been meaning to talk to you. We're beginning to fall behind on development deadlines. Each one is getting harder to hit, and the burnout after each one is further eroding our chances of hitting the next one. I'll be honest, there's probably efficiencies we can make, but it's hard to get traction with those when we're lurching from one deadline to the next. We just need more time or more people or something. So we could spend $50,000 by agreeing or lose 20% powertrain morale. If we agree, invest more in the department, allowing them to keep up with the increasing workloads, or apply pressure on the department to deliver results with more strict deadlines and management oversights. That's not what I want to do. So, okay, I'll take the discount and I'll lose $50,000 because I got 15 million in the bank, or we got 15 million in the bank. So
Not an easy
I can agree.
But you handled it well.
We can invest and help them out with that stuff. All right, so now it's Baku time. Going ahead and put all the activities in, get the reaction training for Liam. Attend F1 esports event, team building, funded team event, just to help that out even more. We'll then do a supplier HQ tour, and then we'll do a sponsor advertisement. And there we go. So, yippee. Got all of it in again. And messages, performance. So, Aston Martin, it's hilarious because Aston Martin is actually the best team performance-wise. But the only driver to have scored any points is Drugovich. So, I don't know what's going on, but if you're the best team at this current moment in time, and you're not even managing to score points with your second driver, and your first driver is barely finishing inside the top 10 with the quote-unquote best car in the field, I'm sorry, but there's a lot that needs to go into that. Like, a lot. Trust me. I don't know what else to tell you. Like, Ferrari and McLaren, like, Aston should be ahead of all of us every single race if we're going off of this. And that's all I can say. Like, they're barely ahead of McLaren, but it's even like, dude, y'all are so much more faster, or y'all have a better car than us. You have Lance Stroll, a paid driver, and then you have Felipe Drugovich, who actually has talent, and you're scoring points with just him. Where has Stroll finished in the past two races? Drugovich has finished 7th and 10th, the first two. Stroll has finished 13th twice in the best car. How? I don't know. I have no idea how that's even possible. I don't know how it's possible. I don't know. If you have the best car, then you better show it. And as of this current moment, they ain't showing shit. They ain't showing anything, dude. They're barely even making it into Q3 with Drugovich. Like, come on. Anyways, we got 2,800. We actually have maxed out. We've actually maxed out the DRS, which I just now found out. So now we can actually go on ahead and get this front downforce, which is the forward floor fencing. So we'll get that. And then we'll head down here and we'll get the rear wing upper flaps, which will help balance out the rear and the front downforce, which will make it better, put us ahead of Red Bull, maybe even Alpine for that matter. That's the other thing too. Aston Martin's the best in fucking aero. What about chassis? They're how in the hell are you the 6th best in chassis? And then engine, I think they're like 2nd. Yeah, they're 2nd to us. How? I don't know. Oh my god. That's just insane to me. Like, you're the best team, but you're not even, like, showing it. You're not showing you're the best team. As a matter of fact, you're really giving off lackluster, like, results. We're gonna do chassis. We'll get a chassis upgrade in for tire wear just to help us out a little bit. But dude, like, that's just rough. That's all that is. It's just rough, dude. With those upgrades, it'll put us ahead of Red Bull, Mercedes, and Ferrari, like, for good. So we'll be ahead of those 3 teams. But dude, Aston Martin's pace is clearly not first. I'm sorry, it's just not. They do not have, like, the pace of the best car on the grid. They don't. I'm not saying that to be a jackass or anything like that, but it's just the truth. It's the fucking truth. Also, it's going to cost 11 million to get the quality control for engine. Holy hell. We're Where is Liam at? Do we need to help him anymore? He's at 92 rating. And I feel like once we get these other upgrades in, he'll start to do really, really good. Because right now, he's at 96 pace, 87 awareness, 93 racecraft, and 59 experience with a 90 focus. And he's a 92 rated driver right now. It is insanity. Yeah, I really don't know what to upgrade. I think I might wait it out a little bit. Engine, I might do something. I want to get a... Should I get a power upgrade? I'll get a... Should I do build? I'll get a build time. Why not? I'll get the build time of all upgrades will be reduced to 40%. Just because why not? Get something else for the engine. And just have it work out pretty much. Marketing, I could up it. Oh, man. Like, I have everything spec 2 besides durability, and I can continue to help durability, but I just know, like, Aero, I still got a ways to go before I even hit, like, the whole, like, spec 3 for that. I'm actually... Am I close to need to do spec 3 on chassis? I am. Power, I'm really, really close to having to do spec 3, and durability, I can just continue to build off of that, pretty much. So, I don't know, man. It's weird. So, yeah, but I'm done for today. So thank you guys all so much for watching this video. If you guys did enjoy, leave a like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell down below for more. Next race is the Azerbaijan Grand Prix, which is the site of our very first podium in this entire playthrough. So there's a lot of high hopes going into Baku. Hopefully you guys will have those exact same high hopes as I'm going to have. Because I know we can do good in Baku, and I know we can win Baku. That's the other thing, too. And I love Baku because it's a street race. Do I like the fact that it's a sprint race in there, too? Not really. But I can manage it. I can handle it. But I'm just not... I ain't the biggest fan of the sprint races, I'm going to be honest. I just think it's cheesy to, like... Especially with 2023 and how, like, Max Verstappen won his championship and how he just went into Qatar in the sprint race and then just won the championship in the sprint. It's just, it was so lackluster. So lackluster, but what can you do, am I right? But, yeah, so that'll do it for me today. Hope you guys enjoyed. Yeah. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care, everyone. I love you guys so very much. And goodbye.